Jen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I am coming on with some projects for Scrap Diva Designs. These are dies from the June release. I will link them all down below in the description box. My referral link is there. If you choose to make an order, if you did it through that link, I do get a commission. So thank you guys. I appreciate it when you use that so much. And you can always use my coupon code at checkout, and that is Strawberry Cream. That'll save you 10%. All right, so I will take you through everything that I used. I'll take some measurements. I'm going to get out my ruler, show you my projects. And of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, the first set we used is this one. And this is called the Shabby Chic Doily. It comes with 3 different sizes of the doily, as you can see, and then 3 different layering circles, and those are stitched. You don't have to use them. They're available to you if you want to. There is stitching detail on the inside of the doily anyway, so you know it's not necessary at all. They're also really good to have in your stash, the different size circles. I'll measure them when we get to them in my projects, just so you know how big they are. The doilies themselves are just so pretty and intricate. They have kind of like a heart-shaped scallop cut out around the edges. It's different than other ones you may have seen. And the little pieces cut out really easily. If you want to put some wax paper in between the die and your paper, that helps to get the little pieces out. Although with these, I didn't do that and they popped out just fine. So I used that, and I think that's all I wanted to show you first before the first project. So I made one of each size. This is a small one that I made, and for all of these, the paper that I used is from a new Be Valiant collection, and this is called Smiles for Miles. It's by We Are Makers, used to be American Crafts, but you know, same thing pretty much. This is such a cute set. I love Be Valiant's papers, remind me a lot of Maggie Holmes. It's in that same kind of vein. So I use that. I love this raspberry paper that comes with it. And actually that one, you know what? I don't know if that one is in this paper pad. I don't think it is. I have a single of the 12 by 12, and that's what I used. So you could see the beautiful cutout work of the doily itself, and I used some blue shimmer paper for all of the doilies. I just thought that would look nice, and I think it does. So this is a small one, the smallest one. I added some Lawn Fawn clear glaze on some of the dots of the raspberries just to give them some dimension and shine. I used some scrapbook.com like a Wink of Stella. And this is a sentiment. I just hauled it recently. It's from, what is it? The Love is Kind collection from, Pretty Little Studio. Sorry, just had to check it out. I forgot. And then this little bird puffy sticker comes from a pack that I think I had gotten this at Joann's a while back. It's from Dear Lizzie. And this is, I don't know, it was made in 2019. I'm not sure what collection, but a really cute paper pack or a sticker pack. And then I did add some stickles on the bird. And did I add it anywhere else? No, I don't think so, just on the bird. And then these little hearts come from this embellishment set from Hobby Lobby. And I'd hauled this a while back, but I know they still have it. It's in like the jewelry shop section, so wait for it to go on sale when you can. I think it's like $17.99 full price, but it's got all these cute little like roses, and I use some more in other projects too, bows, butterflies, all in pink. So they're really, it's a fun embellishment pack. So I used the tiniest little hearts, and I just glued 3 on. And yeah, it's just a really cute embellishment ready to put on a project, a bag topper, a card, whatever you want to do with it. So this one measures, the doily measures about 2 3/4 in a diameter. And this little circle, the layering piece, the diameter of that is about 1 5/8, just to give you an idea of how big that is. So yeah, I think this came out so cute. So that's the smallest one, and then here's the medium one. Again, doesn't that look like Maggie Holmes? But it's a little fawn. That's from, I have ephemera from this collection, so I used that. I also used some leaf ephemeras from that as well, and then this vellum like sprig of greenery too, and I added some of that Wink of Stella, the scrapbook.com one. More paper from Smiles for Miles, and then this is another one of those cut apart sentiments that I had on this one. And then I added a cute little bow from this Hobby Lobby pack, and I used some like kind of whitish pearl shimmer paper for the back of this one. And this one is, let's see, this one's about 3 1/8 in diameter. And then let's see, can I measure that? It's kind of hard to measure the circle because I have all this stuff on it, but it's approximately 1 3/4, I would say. Let's see, it's like, yeah, about 1 3/4. And then I puffed a couple of the elements up on some puffy tape or foam tape just to give it some dimension. This one has dimension with the puffy sticker, so I wanted to add some with that as well, so you can see the different sizes. And then the last one is this, and I used some pink shimmer paper for the doily. Isn't that cutout work so nice? You can see like what I'm talking about with the hearts there. And all the little pieces just popped out really, really easily. This one I added some thread, and it's kind of goldy thread. It's not like gold. It's, is it this one? It's this one. Yeah, I had gotten this from Michael's. I think they still have it. It's a DMC Diamant or Diamant Grande, and it's kind of like a rose gold color. I have a few different ones. I just kind of gathered a few strands of it and then glued it under this sentiment, and that comes from this paper pad, another one of those bird stickers, some more ephemera. This one I added some diamond dots around it just to give it a little bit more detail because it is bigger. And I like this one too, so they're all ready to go on projects depending on what size you need. So this one, the doily, is about 3 5/8 approximately. And then this circle is a little bit over 2 inches, maybe 2 1/8. So really cute doilies, I think. They make beautiful embellishments. If you wanted to make these into bag toppers, you know, before you put all the stuff on them, you can fold them in half and put them over a bag and then maybe put some ephemera or detail on them. So I had a lot of fun making these. It's a fun way to use your ephemera, to use some of your trims. Don't forget to use vellum when you can. Use your foam tape to pop some things up. So sometimes we don't know what to do with our puffy stickers and vellum and, you know, ephemera. So this is a great way to use them. So that's my first project, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, so next we have the Belly Band Duo, and I really, really like this set. It's beautiful when you make it. So it comes with 2 different sets of belly bands. This one has the ovals, and it cuts out scallop detail on the oval on the inside. There's stitching detail on the band itself. And then this is a layering piece to go on top of that. All those little pieces cut out really easily. And then even another layering piece to go onto that, so you could change up your papers and make it look really nice and detailed. And then for the heart one, same kind of thing. Cuts out the heart. Then there's a layering piece. Well, there's a layering piece for the lace part, and then there's a layering piece for the inside of the heart as well. So it makes really, really pretty belly bands. One of them I made a belly band, another one's more like a label. And then I wanted to show you this set too. I did cut these out. This is the Swap Partner Words number 2. And I love these. I think Jen Cassell designed these, if I'm not mistaken. She usually does the ones that have the 2 different layers of the shadow, which I'm in love with. There's the regular shadow, and then a smaller one that has stitching detail, which is just so great to have 2 different layers. And then this one says, well, I'll show you them when I show you the projects, but they're really cute, perfect for your swaps and also for just some organizing in your craft room as well. So let me show you the first project. This is the heart one that I made, and if this box looks familiar, it's a cosmetic case, or I forget what they call it, but it's a Dollar Tree and it comes with the bows already on it. Perfect for sending out pokey tools or beadable pens or whatever. And I was going to make a pokey tool to put in here, but I just ran out of time, so that'll come. Anyway, this is the heart belly band, and isn't it pretty? I used pink basil paper for the main part of the belly band. Then I used white 65-pound paper for the doily layering piece, and you can see each one of the layers cuts out that little heart at the bottom, which I thought is really cute. There's dots that cut out on the scallop part, and then there are stitching details on the heart as well. And then for the layering piece of the heart, I cut that out of this pretty paper from Smiles for Miles, as well as some pink foam, just to pop that up a little bit. This is part of the cut-aparts of that paper collection, but I just cut out the sentiment. It says, "Together is our favorite place to be." And then I added a couple more hearts from this set, and they're just a little bit bigger than the ones from the doily. And then I just used on the back, I used some double-sided tape that I picked up at Walmart. You could fasten it more permanently, because the whole point of a belly band really is to slide it off and on. But I wasn't sure yet if I was ready to make it permanent. So I just used that piece of double-sided tape, and it works really nicely too. So let's measure the heart doily for you. This is top to bottom. It's a little bit over 2 inches, maybe 2 1/8. And then measuring the doily, it's about 2 1/4 inches. And then the belly band, let's take this off and I'll show you what that looks like. That's what it looks like. If you needed it bigger, you could always, run this part through your die cutting machine again and just kind of piece them together on the edges. No problem there. Of course, if you need shorter, just easy to shorten it up. But this belly band measures, let's see, let me put it down. I guess I could use my actual measuring mat here, but whatever, I'll just use this. So that's about 7 1/4 inches. So a nice size for most of the boxes or bags or whatever you're going to be sending things into your swap partners or just gifting. And yeah, so that's the first one. Let's just put that there. Actually, let's put it back together so it looks nice. Okay. So there's that. And then I made the oval one too. This one I made it not really into a belly band, but more of just a label. So I had to trim off a little bit of the belly band on the sides, but just a teeny bit. If I wanted it to go all the way around this box, then I just would have, cut out that die again, this one here, and then just like kind of paper piece the strips together. But I love the beautiful cutout work on this oval. There are even like little details in between the loops of each oval. So it's just really, really pretty, I think. Again, I use that Smiles for Miles paper. And this is a rub-on transfer from Tim Holtz. It's from a Christmas collection, but wonderful, can work any time of the year. Here's a piece of vellum ephemera, and these little flowers also come from this Hobby Lobby kit. This is so great. I love this kit. And then what else? Yeah, I just, I measured how big, because I had this little box that I wanted to cover. So I measured that, cut this piece of paper to size, rounded the corners with, I have like this We Are Memory Keepers crocodile corner chomper. And I did that for the edges and then just glued it in. Well, before I glued it into place, I did some stitching on the outside with my sewing machine, and I used some pretty blue thread that I picked up at Joann's when they were going out of business, which still makes me so sad. But anyway, that's what I did for this one. And let's measure the oval, the doily part of the oval. That is about almost 2 3/4. Yeah, probably. More like 2 5/8. And then the shorter width is about 1 3/4 inches. So super, super cute, right? And then on the inside of this box is where I put those swap words number 2. And I want to show you what those look like. And I plan on sending this out in my 15,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to be adding these into there and then some other things too, but this is what I have so far. So this is one of them, and it says Open Me, and it's really nice. There were only 2 pieces for this, and you could see the stitching detail on that second layer, and then the shadow of the shadow is just plain solid. And I did use scrapbook.com glossy paper for all of the sentiments, just so they'd stand out a little bit. So there's Open Me, and let's see. I'll just measure 1 or 2 of these to give you an idea. This is about 2 5/8 by 1 3/8. And then in that same paper combination, I have the word hostess. That one has 3 pieces, host, the E, and the S's. Very easy to put together. And then I have another combination. This one is rosette and bling. So these would be great for labels or just, you know, to show somebody what you are sending them if you're making packaging. And then I think these two are my favorite paper combinations. There's Embellishments. I just love that black paper, and I use that on the top of this as well. I think it just makes it kind of look like kind of mod, you know, sort of like 50s. I don't know. That's the kind of feeling I got from it. So there's Embellishments, and this is the longest one, of course. So that measures about 3 3/4 by a little bit over 1, because this one doesn't have any letters that drop down. And then Snail Mail, with that same color combination, and some blue glossy paper. Yeah, blue glossy paper for the sentiment there. So those are all my projects today. I hope you like them. I really had a lot of fun making these. I love that paper collection, and I think the ephemera and the cut aparts and everything just really lend themselves to layering like that. So I would love to hear what your favorite item is today, and of course they'll all be linked down below to Scrap Diva Designs or .com. And my referral link is there, my coupon code. Anything else you want to know, please let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back soon with more crafty videos. Until then, have a wonderful day. Take care, you guys. Bye.